Hey everybody, it's Brianna from ReadyScottsGo, and I am back for another Thursday pregnancy vlog, little bump date. I am currently 35 weeks as of tomorrow, so I am just barely more than a month away from my estimated due date, which is really exciting. And honestly, I thought I would be more nervous at this point, and maybe it's because the nerves haven't hit me yet, but I'm just more excited and anxious than anything.
Ready, Scots, go!
I am feeling super prepared, super ready to bring another baby into this world and give Eden a little sibling. Oh my goodness, she's gonna be the cutest sister. But before we jump into this bump date, I wanted to remind you to hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you leave a like and a comment, and we are ready to go. So for my 35-week update, nothing too crazy has been happening. I have just been continuing on with my pretty much keto diet, which is no carbs and no sugar. Basically, I'm just veggies, dairy, and meat with a little bit of fruit. Usually I have fruit every day in a bowl with some Greek yogurt, and that's like my treat to myself because I love sugar. You know, not excessively, but I always have to have at least a little something sweet. So I've been doing lately like Greek yogurt, and then I cut up strawberries, kiwi, some blueberries, and if I have it, cantaloupe, and I kind of mix that in with the Greek yogurt. So yummy. And that's what gets me through those sugar cravings. Without that, I don't know what I would do. I also did find like a keto ice cream at Aldi's when we were grocery shopping a couple weeks ago. So when I'm really craving ice cream or something pretty sweet, I get the keto ice cream. The sweetener is monk fruit, which is super keto friendly, and you know, it's sweeter than sugar, but it's from like a fruit that's kind of similar to the squash from what I understand. So if you're a keto expert out there, sorry if that was wrong. My sister used to work for a company called Lakanto that had monk fruit sweetener, so I'm a little bit familiar with it, but not an expert by any means. I have just been living my pregnant life. I am starting to feel really tired lately. Not excessively tired, but more like by the end of the day, by the time 10 p.m. rolls around, I am ready to go to bed. Jerry always wants to watch like a movie or, you know, hang out and chat and, you know, just spend time together, and usually by 10 p.m. it's too late for me now. I just can't do it. But we have been practicing my meditations every day. I've been listening to my affirmations at least once or twice a day, sometimes more. And Jerry is such a great supportive daddy doula. He makes sure we practice my meditation with him on our little birthing ball every evening, where we do the shoulder press, which is a way to help you relax, and it is a technique that we learned in our class. And it's just been really great. I feel like even more so, we've been participating more as a couple with this birth. We did meditations together weekly when I was pregnant with Eden, but now we've been doing it nightly, which has been really cool. And I think really important because with my previous birth with Eden, I had a huge birthing team. I had my 2 midwives. There's a student midwife, there was my mom, there was my sister, my best friend, and Jerry, and my doula. And then I also had a photographer. So I literally had 9 people in that room with me when I was giving birth. So it made it easier for like counter pressure, and people were always able to switch positions and like help me stay really comfortable. This time it's only going to be Jerry and myself, and my mom if she makes it in time, and my midwife, and possibly 2 midwives. I don't know how busy it will be that night, but at least 1 midwife. So like half the size or less of my birthing team that I had with Eden. And that might be the only thing that makes me nervous about this birth, is just I really liked having that big group of people there. And since we're not in Utah anymore, where all of my family and friends are, And since, you know, we decided not to go with the doula this time and not doing a photographer, it's just going to be a lot smaller room, which I might end up liking. Who knows? Maybe I'll like being just more myself and Jerry than I liked being in the big group. I won't know until I try it, so. Also, I was looking back at photos of when I was 35 weeks with Eden, and oh my goodness, my feet were already swollen. I was already posting pictures on my social media about my swollen feet and how I could only fit into flip-flops and la-di-da. I haven't swollen yet. This is what my feet look like. As of like 2 seconds ago, I just filmed this video. This is what my feet look like. They look pretty normal, like maybe a little bit of swelling in the leg area, like a little bit of water retention, but nothing excessive. I still fit into all my shoes. I don't have any like pain or like feeling of swelling when I'm standing, and that's without working out. You guys, I'm gonna commit to you today because I need to commit to someone because I haven't been working out ever since I got my injury. I'm feeling better now, like my tailbone doesn't hurt anymore. I should be working out again and I haven't started. I'm committing to you guys today that I'm gonna work out this entire next week. So that when my Thursday pregnancy update comes back next Thursday, I better be telling you guys that I've been working out every single day. So I'm gonna be committed to all of you guys that I'm gonna work out. And if this is the commitment you need, and reminder, you need to get your butt into gear and work out, we'll do it together, okay? Because I need to get back on this train. If I'm being honest, like 100% honest, this diet has been really hard for me, not for sweets so much as bread. Oh my gosh. And not specifically just, I guess not any bread, but specifically banana bread and pancakes. I am just dying for some real good banana bread and some yummy pancakes with like a ton of syrup and just some thick like IHOP, or I don't know, there's a really good place called Flapjacks you guys have seen in our vlogs. Just some good pancakes. I literally told Jerry, I was like, the minute I push this baby out of my body, there better be a DoorDasher or a Grubhub person at our door with IHOP for me to eat while I'm sitting in that tub with that baby. I don't care how newborn the baby is, I want some IHOP in my mouth. Some good old pancakes, that's what I want. Because that's like my ultimate craving right now. And the more I think about it, the more I crave it. So I need to stop thinking about it. In other news, that isn't really birth or pregnancy update related, one of my really good friends is getting married the first week of September, and I have booked flights to go out and see her and be her bridesmaid in her wedding, and I'm bringing the 2 littles with me. So I'll literally have like a 3-month-old baby and Eden on a flight by myself, there and back. So send me words of encouragement. I'm already a little anxious about that. I know newborns, like I've traveled with Eden when she was a newborn. Newborns are easy to travel with. What I'm worried about is having to balance a newborn that I'm traveling with and also a 2.5-year-old who's very active and doesn't like to sit still for 4 hours. So that'll be interesting. But I'm so excited to go back to Utah because, as you guys know, I also have been craving cafe rio like none other this pregnancy, and I am probably going to eat cafe rio every single day that I'm there. So just warning you guys ahead of time. I'll probably bring this vlog with me. You guys will see all of that in September, but that is a ways away. But just talking about this baby made me think of that. I had someone ask me yesterday if I had to choose what gender this baby is right now, like if I had to say what I think it is, what would I say I think it is? I think it is a girl. This is my final answer. So when this birth vlog comes out, because I know what I'm going to do as soon as that baby's born, we find out the gender, I'm going to say, I knew it, I always knew it. I'm saying it's a girl. So if it's a boy and it comes out a boy, and I say that I knew it, I have this video footage saying that I thought it was a girl. So Jerry is still set on it being a boy, and I told him, you better not be crying when this baby comes out a girl, because that would be really disappointing. So hopefully he will still be just as excited about this baby if it's a girl, which I know he will be, but I like to tease him about it. We have so many girl names picked out, you guys. It's gonna be interesting when the baby's born. If it's a girl, she'll probably go a couple days without us knowing a name, maybe, because we have like 10 names that we really like, and I have one that's like a top contender. I was sitting on the couch the other day, like I wasn't even thinking about the baby's names, and like it just like hit me, this name, and I just had this moment where I was like, that's her name. If it's a girl, that's her name. And I texted Jerry and I was like, this is what I think the girl's name needs to be, and he was like kind of on board with the name, so we'll see what happens. You'll get more stories on the name we choose once we actually choose the name and she's born, but for now, that's all I have to give you. Now, I know this hasn't been the most exciting pregnancy update. I'm sorry, there's not a lot happening right now. I do have my 36-week appointment next week, which is where they'll do the home visit and make sure that everything's all set up and good and they're familiar with everything that we're going to be doing for the birth. I will probably be filming that and posting that for you guys if you guys are interested. If you guys want to meet my midwives and see what a home visit looks like for that specific appointment, I will ask my midwives if they're fine with being on camera and try to post that. So if you want to comment below and let me know if that's interesting to you, then I will follow up with that and see if we can do that. So I know you guys always want to see the belly. Here's the baby belly. Say hi to little Bean. So little cute. Yeah. I'm starting to feel big. I don't think I've dropped yet. What do you guys think? You think I've dropped? I don't think so. It's just, yeah. It's crazy to me because I'm part of these Facebook groups that are like mom groups for moms due in July, and some of the moms have already had their babies at like 35 weeks. And the babies are like full grown. They're like 7 pounds. It's so crazy to me that I'm carrying like an almost full grown baby in my belly. It's hard for me to process sometimes. Like, this baby is real and real to me, but at the same time, it's such a weird concept that like I have a human being with their own thoughts, their own mind, their own heart, their own personality, their own looks in my belly that I haven't met yet, but I also kind of met because they're in my belly. You get what I'm saying? It's weird. But I am just trying to enjoy this baby belly while I can, while it's here, and that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this 35-week pregnancy update. I love that you guys follow along with me, and I love sharing with you, and I love having this to look back on. It's just a great memory. So, see you guys next week.